Mentakaski Menteri Ramba Kejelau Conrad ke sama ula Wanrah ya kambang tyngka jong senam arhajar arphawei kabaduna pisa siajar sanspa life klur ha kambang tyngka Conrad ke sama babat ya ketanat pla tyngka ula bu jingkhen artat ba kejingmi jong kejela kalong khatsan hajar laispa phraphau klur kat ba kejing pelut kalong khandrio hajar khandaispa khat klur kani kambang tyngka kalong lai point san phlai percent ka GSDP kayeng darbar kala paswa ya kambang tyngka kabalong sauspa saupho klur hinyau pho khandai lak lai phowe hajar sispa saupho khandai tyngka kabalai banai bankot haupnai jiliu kani kapisa kalong naka consolidated fund ka sarkar meghalaya naka benta bansiu bat pentrikam yakikam kitranat bakham kongsan bala amang pisa mentau snam arjar arphawei kilong ha kitranat ka kwat kakhya sauspa klur kebakham kiu arpesen na keba menchim snem na kebenta karep karyang lamang sanspa saupho klur yakikam penroi PWD lamang siajar prapsau klur haktanat jelekai lamang arspa prapau klur katanat jengok kai hispa shpau klur yakatanat ri jingri nri phau klur yakatanat ri dokha sanphoi klur yakatanat puli puthi lamang siajar sanphau klur yakatanat PHE lamang hispa khandai phulai klur yaktanat sor lamang 8,000 sauphlai crore lapan kiru ya kambang tyngka ya ke MLA scheme na ka 8 crore syaka 8.1 crore uwei MLA bat kajing pulut baro kalakot syaka sispa lai phundu crore sisnem.
I am pleased to inform the House that we have reformed the delivery of key social programs. Under the Chief Minister's Social Assistance Program, over 1 lakh senior citizens and other pensioners are now receiving their pensions in the first week of every month, compared to a time lag of 6 to 12 months in the past. We are also deploying cutting-edge technology to drive improvements in maternal and child health. We have been able to mobilize sizable resources from the centrally sponsored schemes and externally aided projects of Government of India. Significantly, this government has been able to impress upon the 15th Finance Commission the need for enhancing our share of central transfers. Our efforts resulted in Meghalaya becoming one of the biggest gainers from the award of the Commission, which comes into effect from 2020-21. So the year 2020 marks the start of a new decade, and my government has a vision to make it the Meghalayan decade, a decade where the state realizes its full potential through sustainable deployment of its human, environmental, social and cultural resources, a decade where Meghalaya leads the way in innovation and governance, and a decade where the state emerges as a knowledge economy and caring society. Improvement in governance and caring for the environment will be cross-cutting measures guiding our strategy. The operationalization of our strategy will require critical investment in all 3 focus areas. This budget provides the framework for those critical investments. An important underlying theme of this year's budget is the creation and upgradation of basic infrastructure at all levels, including schools, hospitals, roads, water supply, banking and administrative infrastructure. Meghalaya, like other special category states, is largely dependent on transfers from the centre for meeting both its revenue requirements and for making capital investments. Our own resources, tax and non-tax, constitute only about 20% of the state's total revenue receipts. Against this background, we have prioritized improving our own tax and non-tax revenues. I am personally monitoring the revenue collection through periodic review meetings. For 2019-2020, the revenue collection by the tax department is expected to touch 1,632 crores, thus registering a growth rate of 12.4%. We have approved the state lottery rules in December 2019 for conducting both paper and online lottery, and the process for operating the lotteries is being finalized. Steps have been taken to increase excise revenue through reducing inefficiencies. Brands have been recategorized, and the ad valorem duties have been revised accordingly. A policy for prepayment of ad valorem duty has been introduced. Revenue enhancing measures continue to be implemented in the transport sector as well. The overall tax revenue, including goods and services tax, excise and motor vehicle taxes, will reach 2,000 crores for 2019-20. For the year 2020-21, we are putting in place a full system of data analytics to aid in increasing the efficiency of revenue collection. In terms of Honorable Supreme Court orders, henceforth coal mining in the state is permitted in compliance with central legislations like MMDR Act, Environment Protection Act, 1986, etc. On minor minerals, the government has completed preparation of district survey reports for all the 11 districts. This will help mine owners obtain environmental clearances and mining leases under Meghalaya Minor Minerals Concession Rule 2016 for extraction of minor minerals in the state. All these steps will systemize the mineral extraction in the state and increase the non-tax revenues from the next financial year. The Honorable National Green Tribunal's approval for auction of 2 lakh metric tons out of the 32 lakh metric tons for extracted coal is a welcome development. For 2020-21, I have estimated 2,377 crores and 690 crores for tax and non-tax revenue collection, respectively. I am happy to inform this august House that the Commission increased Meghalaya's share of the total divisible pool from the previous 0.642 to 0.765%. The total grants recommended for Meghalaya for the year 2020-2021 stand at 7,417 crores, of which 6,542 crores is the tax devolution, 491 is the revenue deficit grant, 182 crores and 88 crores are grants to rural and urban local bodies respectively. 66 crores is State Disaster Risk Management Fund and 48 crores is grant for nutrition. The 5,896 Anganwadi centers of the state will be transformed into centers of joyful learning, thus laying a firm foundation for cognitive and social development of every child. This intervention is of particular importance to first-generation learners in rural areas and will enable their smooth transition to primary school. I am allocating 10 crores in 2020-2021 for the mission for promotion of early childhood education from state's resources. So there are 9,409 lower primary schools, 3,608 upper primary schools, 1,443 secondary, and 339 higher secondary schools in the state. We are concerned about the inadequate infrastructure and facilities at our government schools. Hence, starting from 2020-21, we will give a strong push for infrastructure upgradation. I am providing 40 crores from state's own resources to bridge the infrastructure gaps in 264 schools across the states. The government has initiated the setting up of 3 new polytechnics in unserved districts of Ribhoi, West Khasi Hills, and South Karo Hills. So we live in a world where nearly everything is tech. Yet, when it comes to learning in the classroom, we have barely scratched the surface of what's possible with technology. This year, we started the implementation of Government of India's digital learning and teaching program called Diksha, under which energized textbooks for class 9 and 10 on mathematics and science have been developed. Additionally, a total of 117 smart classrooms have been constructed under the ADB assisted projects. I am allocating an amount of 10 crores for state resources for the creation of 100 additional smart classrooms in the next financial year. We have already registered 13,000 pregnant women from across the state on the Mother mobile app and are striving to achieve the goal of 100% institutional deliveries via this program. I am allocating 2.5 crores specifically for this program in 2020-21. Health insurance is essential to reduce out-of-pocket expenditure on healthcare. We are implementing the Mega Health Insurance Scheme Phase 4 in convergence with Ayushman Bharat, Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, and providing enhanced insurance coverage of up to 5 lakh per family with no restriction on family size and age. More than 15 lakh beneficiaries have already enrolled under the program, and more than 1 lakh individuals have availed benefits amounting to 74 crores. The state has been recently selected for making a turmeric export zone in West Jaintia Hills district. Meghalaya is the only northeastern state selected by the Government of India under the agriculture export policy. Another significant achievement for the state and the Lakadong farmers in particular is the conferment of Padma Shri Award by the Government of India to Srimati Trinity Sayo from West Jaintia Hills in recognition of her contribution to the Lakadong turmeric farmers. So sports is another area to empower the youth and move them forward and move them towards excellence. This year, this sector attains greater importance in our state given the large pool of sporting talent. We approved the sports policy in June 2019 to provide a comprehensive framework for the development of sports and sports persons. I am instituting an award for recognizing one sports person every year starting April 2020. We are also aware that Meghalaya has been selected as a host for the prestigious 39th National Games in 2022 to coincide with 50 years of the statehood. I want to assure the citizens of the state and the country through this August House that Meghalaya is well prepared to host this mega sporting event. Over the last 6 months, several preparatory activities like finalization of the games venue, procurement of consultants, finalization of stadia design, mobilization of funds for infrastructure creation, consultation with the state and National Olympic Associations have been done. We have conducted the Meghalaya Games after a gap of 16 years as part of our team preparation plan. I have recently unveiled the design for the PS Sangma Integrated Sports Complex at Tura. This complex will be constructed at a cost of 125 crores with funding support from the Ministry of Minority Affairs, Government of India. The design for the comprehensive renovation of JN Stadium and the construction of a state-of-the-art multi-level indoor stadium in the 5th ground at Polo, Shillong are being finalized, and this project will be funded mostly from state's resources. Accordingly, I am proposing a development budget of 280 crores, including 125 crores from the state's resources. I am therefore presenting a budget of 2020-21 with a fiscal deficit of 1,532 crores, which is around 3.53% of the GSDP. So the most pressing concerns before us today is to contain the spread of the COVID-19 cases, of which have been detected in many states of the country. Before concluding my address, I want to assure this August House and the citizens of the state that the government is taking all possible measures in accordance with the advisories of the Government of India. We are also committed to take any further measures that may be necessary to effectively deal with this problem in our state. I request the support and cooperation of all sections of the society so that collectively we can overcome this challenge. In conclusion, I want to reiterate that the year 2020-21 will be a new beginning for us, and my government will make every effort to build a prosperous, innovative, caring and knowledge-driven Meghalaya. Sir, along with the budget, I am presenting the vote on account for the proposed expenditure during the first 3 months for 2020-21. Mr. Speaker, sir, with these few words, I commend the budget to this August House. Kublai Mathela Jai Hind.